Okay, in this video we're going to be learning about Pascal triangle. So Pascal is a famous mathematician who created the binomial expansion by doing this pattern. So you start with one stick on the top, you put 2 here, the next one is going to come here, 2, 1. This is for the 0, a plus b to the 0, a plus b to the 1, a plus b to the second, and the way you create the pattern is you just add them up. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3. So you add up the two numbers above and you put 1s on each corner. So 1, this will be 4, this will be 6, this will be 4, and you always put 1 on each corner. So this will be a plus b to the third, a plus b to the fourth, and we're going to do another one, 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, and 1. That would be a plus b to the 5th power. Okay, so how do we use this to expand this binomial, like 2n plus n to the third, expand using Pascal triangle? Well, you need to know that you're going to have n plus 1 number of terms. For example, if this is 3, that means that I'm going to have 4 terms. If this is 4, then 5, and this is 5, then 6, and so forth. You also need to know that the sum of the exponents it has to equals n. So the sum of the powers is n. And one last thing. So n will be decreased by 1, not increase, okay? A will be decreased by 1, and b will increase by 1. Okay, so let's apply it to this question here. So we need to use 0, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to use this row over here. So let's start by putting the first coefficient. I know I'm going to need 4. So the first one will be that term squared, 2m to the third power, plus I need the coefficient of 3. This is part of Pascal's triangle. And then I need 3, and then plus the last term's cube. So that's how you do it. In case you have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, that's what we said before. So now we're gonna tell you what this means. The sum of powers is n will decrease by 1, and b will increase by 1. So here this will be 2m to the second. So the 3 will decrease to 2, and the n will increase by 1. So this is 0, 1, 2m. The 2 will become 1, and then the n will become 2. The sum of these two exponents will always give you that n value, which is 3. 2 plus 1, 3, 3, 3, 2 plus 1, 3. And that's basically it. All we need to do is we need to simplify now. So this 2 to the third becomes 8m to the third, plus 2 squared is 4, 4 times 3 is 12, 12m to the second power, times n, and this will be 3 times 2 is 6, m n squared plus n cubed. This should be our answer after you expand it. Okay, let's do the next one. If you want to try this one, you can pause the video now and give it a try. Okay, now that you give it a try, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Now we're using this right here, and we're going to have 5 terms. Okay, so raise it to the 4th power, Let's add the coefficients. So this one is going to be 4 plus 6 plus 4 plus the last term, 4 to the 4th power. Now we can fill in the blanks. The m will be decreased by 1, and then the b will be increased by 1. Okay, so 4 m to the 3rd, m to the 2nd, m to the 1st. For 4, it's going to be increased by 1, so this will be 1, 4 to the 2nd, 4 to the 3rd, and 4 to the 4th. And that's basically it. All we have to do is clean up now. So m to the 3rd is m to the 3rd. So this will be 4 times 4 will be 16 m to the 3rd plus 4 squared is 16 m to the 2nd, and plus 4 to the 3rd is 64, and 64 times 4 is 256, m plus 4 to the 4th, which will give us 256. Okay, and that's the answer for that one. If they were to ask you find the 3rd term, then you can do 1, 2, 3, or if you didn't have this expansion, you can just do 4 minus 1, so it will be 1, 2, so it's always going to be 1 less, so 1, 2, 3, so if they want the 3rd term, it's going to be 3 minus n minus 1, and you will look at this right here. Okay, so this will be your answer. Now let's do one more. Pause the video and try this one. Okay, so now that you pause the video, this is how you do it. So for this one, I'm going to use the expansion that I did over here. So 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Okay, so I'm going to need all the space right here. 3x to the 5th plus I need a 10, I need another 10, and I need another 5. Those are the coefficients on the binomial expansion. And then raise it to the 5th power like that. So the first term is always going to be decreased by 1, and this one is going to be increasing by 1. So decrease by 1 means that this is 3x to the 5th, and then this will be 3x to the 4th, this will be 3x to the 3rd, this will be 3x to the 2nd, and this will be 3x to the 1st power. The sum of these two exponents is going to be equals to n value, so this has to be a 1, so 2 to the 1, and then this one is going to increase by 1, so b is going to increase by 1. So 2 to the 2nd, 3 plus 2 is 5, 4 plus 1 is 5, and then this will be 2 to the 3rd. Remember, this one is increasing by 1, and this will be 2 to the 4th power. And that's pretty much it. All you have to do is clean up. So let's do some cleanup over here. This will be 3 to the 5th power, 243, x to the 5th. Be careful here, okay? It's going to be 3 to the 4, which is 81, and 81 times 5. 405 times 2, 810, times x to the 4th. And this one, it will be 3x, 3 to the 3rd power, which is 27, and then that'll be 27, 27 times 2 squared, which is 4, times 10. So plus 1080 x cubed. Hey, we're getting there. And then this will be 3 squared, which is 9, 2 cubed, which is 8, so 9 times 8, 72. And then the 72 gets multiplied by 10, which is 720. So this will be 720 x squared. Notice that the exponents are decreasing, right? So 5, 4, 3, 2. Plus 2 to the 4 is 16. 16 times 5 times 3. So that's 240 x plus 2 to the 5th power, which is 32. And that should be your final answer. Hope you guys have fun with this video. Don't forget to subscribe.